Hello friends, I wanted to talk about the number one behavior that you might observe around you that should tell you that it's a red flag. This person is not to be, you don't need them in your life basically. It happened to me about a year ago. I had a good mate, very charismatic guy, but one thing that he would do is sort of this one thing that I'm talking about. And when he did it, I sort of was taken aback. I was like, "Oh, are you serious?" And then, but I put up with it because I sort of liked the guy. And then it happened again. And ultimately, we had a falling out, largely because of this one thing. And then, and so I thought about it and looked up some sort of theory and the psychology of it. And just so happens today that a good friend got in touch about a sort of semi-legal matter and a broken relationship there, a work relationship, and it also contained this one thing. And what is this one thing? It's the person who just tries to shut you down. They're literally telling you to shut up or shh, or no one wants to hear it, or I don't. It's not actually interrupting's kind of okay, but where they're interrupting to the point where they're just not listening to you, or they actively telling you to shut up. That is a huge problem. It's a problem for three reasons. And before I go to the three reasons, I'm just going to say that, of course, there's times when you have to be quiet. Maybe in a classroom. Even today, we don't require or need or even desire silence in the classroom. We're communicative teachers, but there are circumstances. Okay. A very, very special occasion, someone's receiving an award or a funeral or a wedding. I mean, yeah, sure, shut up and listen to the priest for 5 minutes. Listen to the I do's, the vows. But maybe some limited work circumstances, maybe frontline customer service, perhaps, maybe. But, when you really think about it, there's not that many job situations where you have to be quiet. Probably frontline customer service is possibly maybe the only exception to that. And there's three reasons why it's a huge problem. Because first of all, smart people don't do that. It kind of takes an idiot to tell someone to shut up. I don't. It would be a very rare circumstance that you would have. Okay, yeah, sure, you got the classroom there, be quiet, the special occasion, very special occasion, okay, I can see that, but outside of that, you're really talking about some kind of idiot that's telling others to shut up or shh, that's not intelligent. And another thing about intelligence is ideas are we're intelligent kind of creatures. Ideas is how we develop our society. We live in an idea universe, and ideas, they don't just all sit out there randomly. No, there's different levels of priorities, ideas, and ideas change through societies and come in. I mean, 200 years ago, women's rights was just radical kind of, whoa, what are you talking about? Then 100 years ago, okay, all right, let's let women vote. It's sort of the idea of women's rights progressively came closer to the people who could make a difference about it, i.e. the politicians who were all males at the time. Now they're not. Now we've got the Olympics with 50-50 participation. And there were people objecting women's rights. If the women's voting, well, then each married man's going to get 2 votes and all sorts of nonsense. Women can't work because then men will be out of a job. Women don't want to work. Women don't want to vote. And that was one of the arguments. But in short, we are ideas people. We work on ideas. We live on ideas. That's what we do. Look at the technology. We thrive off ideas. So if you've got someone out there telling people to shut up, yeah, that's a problem, and it's disrespectful. So that's what I want to tell listeners. That is a huge red flag, massive red flag. Don't make the mistake that I made. Don't make the mistake that my friend made there by letting that go. As soon as you see that, just step back and sort of evaluate the situation. if it's a work thing, look, you know, you may need to change jobs. I mean, that is not a good employer or boss. If it's a romantic situation, that's certainly trouble. Friendships, you don't need a mate telling you to shut up. Oh, banter is banter. You know, laughing is laughing. Having a laugh. Shut up, mate. That's something different. But the guy that's disrespecting you in that way is yeah, please, friends, cut him off and have a good one.